In a time when fear ruled over Egypt, a cruel decree echoed through the land. Every Hebrew baby boy must die. Soldiers marched through homes, mothers wept in silence. Hope was fading, and darkness covered everything. But in the middle of that darkness, a child was born. His name was Moses. His mother hid him, protecting him from death. But when she could hide him no longer, she chose a desperate act of faith. She placed him in a small basket and set him upon the Nile River, not knowing where the waters would take him, only trusting that God would guide his path. The basket drifted into the hands of Pharaoh's daughter. She heard the cry of the child, and her heart was moved with compassion. The child, marked for death, was chosen to live. Moses grew up in the palace of Egypt, surrounded by wealth, power, and royalty. Yet deep within him, a question remained. Who was he? A prince, or something more? One day, he saw injustice, an Egyptian beating a Hebrew slave. Anger burned within him in a moment that would change everything. Moses struck back, and the man fell. Fear took hold. His secret was known. Moses fled into the desert, leaving behind the palace, his past, and everything he knew, from prince to fugitive. Years passed in silence, until one day, on a lonely mountain, Moses saw a fire, a bush burning, yet not consumed. And from the fire, a voice called his name. God had heard the cries of his people, and now he had chosen Moses. Go to Pharaoh, the voice said. Bring my people out of Egypt. Moses trembled. Who am I? He asked, and God answered, I will be with you. Moses returned to Egypt, no longer a prince but a messenger. Standing before Pharaoh, he spoke boldly, Let my people go. But Pharaoh refused, his heart hardened with pride. And so, power unlike anything Egypt had ever seen was revealed. The Nile turned to blood. Darkness covered the land. Plague after plague struck, yet Pharaoh would not yield. Then came the final night. A silence filled the land. But God gave his people a sign. Mark your doors with blood, and death will pass over you, and it did. By morning, Egypt was broken. Pharaoh gave the command, Go. And the people of Israel walked out, no longer slaves, but free. But freedom was tested. Pharaoh changed his mind. His army pursued them, trapped between the Red Sea and destruction. Fear spread among the people. Moses stood firm. Do not be afraid, he said. Then he lifted his staff, and the sea obeyed. The waters split, and a path appeared where none had ever been. They walked through the sea, step by step, surrounded by walls of water. A miracle unfolding with every breath. When the enemy followed, the waters returned, and the sea that made a way became their victory. On the other side, they stood free, and Moses, the child once set adrift, had become the man who led a nation to freedom. From the river to the sea, his story would never be forgotten.